Hello, this is Dawn with Diamond Painting Bling Art. This is video number 2. You can always go back and look at my video number 1, which shows once the package arrives and what you do with it and get to the point that I'm at right now. What I did do was I took all of my drills, which come in a package like this, and I put them in my case. I just followed the legend, which is on the side of your painting, and it comes with a paper. And I put them all in my case here because it's easier for me to use these little round containers than it is to constantly be opening and shutting the packages. This is what my picture will look like when it's done. It is 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters. We do have smaller ones, so if you're just starting out, I suggest doing smaller kits or bookmarks or ornaments or cards or notebooks or something like that before you delve into something bigger. These do come with a basic standard stylus, which is this right here, perfectly good to use. I, though, got our chunky pan. I do sell these. I sell everything you're going to see here. I got the chunky pen. It's much easier to hold with my hands. I always have, let me show you this first. So you want to put this in your wax, just straight down and up, and it's going to give you your wax right there. Now, if your wax ever gets dry or you haven't used it for a couple days, I just take a paper clip and I will stick in it, and I'll pull it out. And when it's dry, it comes out really, really easy, though. I'm going to put this one back in because I don't want to waste it. It's a really fresh piece of wax. And as you're going along and your wax doesn't seem to be picking things up as well, you can just go back and do it again, and it will refill it for you. Always keep this in a baggie so it is protected. Your wax could look like that, or it can come in a container like this. But you do need that wax, though, in order to pick these up. I will sometimes work with 2 to 3 colors at a time. So right here I have my K, my Y, and my number 6. And the way I chose those is because that's what's in this small corner right here. When I do these, just out of habit, I always start in the bottom left, and I go across, and then I come back and I go across. It doesn't matter how you start it or how you do it. You do want to only pull back the plastic in the area that you're working in case the drills fall out of the little tray. You never know what might happen. And then I just get something to kind of weigh that down to hold it right there. So I have the letter K. These are my Ks. These will, some of them are going to be right side up, some are going to be upside down. I just take it and shake it a little bit, and then the upside down ones will come forward. So with the K, hopefully you can see this, I'm just going to pick it up and come over and put it on a K. And my next one is a 4, which we're going to skip because I don't have that out. And then I've got a Y. And it's okay to skip them because you're going to go back and fill them in. And back to a K. 6. And then I've got a bunch of Y's in a row. Now, you don't have to have like 3 different trays and set it out like I do it. Sometimes I'll just do like all my Ks, and then I'll put the colors back in and I'll get another one. It really just depends on my mood. Now, we do have both men and women alike that do these. I've had kids as young as 4 and 5 years old do them. And you can just straighten them up as you go along. I don't have an X, I have another Y. And boy, you can do these up until however old you want to be. If you have arthritis, these chunky pens are really good to do. And as I said, I do sell these kits. I really prefer our kits. Again, this here I need to turn more of them upside right. So I just shake it a bit and it rattles them around and they come up right. But I do sell the kits. I have used kits that are from a big box store or something like that, and I think the canvas is not as good and sturdy of a quality. The drills are more flat than having a bevel on them. And just the quality overall of our kits is 100% better than what you are going to get from a big box store. And this is my other color. So I'll do this in the evening for about an hour before I go to bed. It's just very relaxing to do. As far as how long does it take me to do one of these, it's going to vary. I do work a corporate job, and I do have 2 side businesses, this being one of them. So I don't really have a lot of free time, but I spend like, anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes at the end of the evening and do it. I usually will come home and cook dinner, and then I take care of about a half an hour worth of business. And then I do my exercises, take a shower, and come and I'll sit and do this usually before it's bedtime. It just helps me digress, keeps me off of the phone and getting that blue light in your brain, which stimulates you and makes you not want to go to sleep. We do have different types of drills on these. This is a round drill. We have square drills. We have the Aurora Borealis, which has glitter, different colors on it. And these do have, this one here that I am doing does have some of the Aurora Borealis ones on it. So this video is going to be a little bit shorter than my first one because, again, that was showing when it comes, what you do to set it up. And you can actually go very quickly. I'm taking my time so you can sort of see my movements and what I'm doing. But when I'm just sitting here at night and I am listening to some music or a TV show or something, I'll whip these rows out really quickly. I don't have another K right there. So I'm done with my K for right this moment. But again, please keep your plastic on your picture. You don't want to be dropping drills on it or anything else. And then you have to pull them off. It's no fun. Once you do it the first time, you won't let it happen again. This painting, because it is a 50 by 50, it's one of the larger ones that I've done. This one's going to take me probably 4 to 6 weeks to do. I'm not in a rush. I just got done making a bunch of animal ones for my grandkids for each of their birthdays. They picked the animal and I did it for them. I ripped those out pretty darn quickly because I had a timeline. I'm just going to pull this one up closer. This is the number 6 that I had way in the back, just because I'm working right here on the 6s for a minute. And then once I finish so many rows, let me pull this back here. I always have an extra tray aside because sometimes, like, My K is a gray, but sometimes I'll find like a blue or an off color in it. So I always keep a spare tray around to throw the extras in that I find, or my wax when I have to take it out. So it's basically, that's my trash tray. The more of these that you do, the more styluses and trays you end up with. So I've just learned little tricks along the way. The other thing I do want to show you today before I sign off is this handy little tool. When I'm done doing a particular area, I will take this and just roll it over the area I did. It will help push down any of the ones that didn't get completely set in flat. And you can use a roller to do that also. The other thing that I do, and it's usually after I get like a spare section amount done, I just take this along the row and just will push it between the rows. And when I do, I'll do it in like, I go straight down and then forward a little bit, and it keeps your lines straight. And normally I wouldn't do it on just this few of drills. I'm going to wait till I've been working on it for about an hour, and then I'll go in, and this just lines them up for me. This is not a necessity because the more you put down, the straighter they're going to get. But if you are using square drills, I definitely would suggest one of these. This to me, this is my most important tool. I've fallen in love with it. And we do sell these also. Hopefully you've learned something there. It is very easy to do. It's very fun and relaxing to do. Please get a hold of me if you're interested in ordering any kits or seeing how these are done. If you do love diamond painting bling art, I do offer an affiliate program where you can join. It's a very small amount. It's a one-time fee. We have two options. One is you just join to get a discount for yourself and nothing else. The other one is you join and you can get other people to come in under you and join. That's not a necessity though. I find that most people that join up with me really just use the lower one. Both of them cost very little money and it's a one-time fee. But they do it just to get the discount for themselves because they're avid blingers. So, hey, everybody have a great day. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Peace out.